from the Sun Bowl in the West Texas town of El Paso. It's the Texas State Bobcats and the UTEP Miners. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
I caught up with the Bobcats head coach before the game, bringing his team in on the road against a very good team, ranked in the top 25. They have everything it takes to compete. This is a big matchup that fans are excited to see, but he said we have to execute early and eliminate mistakes at the line of scrimmage. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So UTEP's offense has the ball first today. And we take a look at a guy who didn't burn up the recruiting rankings, but man, is he being productive. He sliced through defenders last time out, more than 200 yards, and scored 3 times in their victory. Looking to throw on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marquez. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Fires to the big fella. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Miners have this offense rolling. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Henry. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. It's complete on the right side. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. Running inside. It's Marquez. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on 4th down, but the consequences are that now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Pryor.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers.
Here's a little room there. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. Off play action. Under fire. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. The defense has been hanging on for dear life figuratively, now literally, and it draws a flag. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Catch in the middle, it's Simmons.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now facing a 3rd long. He's looking downfield to throw. Pressure coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. They'll send out the kicker here. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward next game.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a 1st down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marquez. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. On target. Could not make his way to the corner.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll move the wide receiver. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pulls it in. It's Pryor.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
On the ground, it's Pryor. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Now on the option. Now the pitch. Finding some room. Touchdown, Bobcats. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
The running back is going to get the long touchdown run on the stats, but the option was run beautifully. How about the timing down the line of scrimmage? A perfect pitch, and the running back takes it and does the rest. That's why this offense is hard to stop. So many options on so many plays.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. First play of the drive comes from the 22. It's complete to the right. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to throw it again. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the 1st quarter stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Being chased. Still on his feet at the 40. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. He'll try to do it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. And the Miners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running inside, it's Marquez. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on 1st down. Gets rid of it. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Flowers. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Marquez. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Bringing it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down. Got 8 on 1st down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Pryor. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to throw it again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Red pass, it's complete. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. A strike downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Bobcats are rolling down the field. Got it behind the line. It's Simmons. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The Bobcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Run in the red zone. It's Pryor. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Bobcats. A great catch in the end zone. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Looking for blockers. He had visions of glory on that return, but he'll step out of bounds at the 29. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Miners in the hurry up.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Dropping back, it's Flowers. Dances away. Complete to the left.
Well, that's 3 throws on this drive and 3 completions and 3 first downs. And it's funny, talking to the offensive coordinator during the week, he said, hey, if my head coach would let me do it, I'd throw the ball 100 times a game. I wouldn't even run it because of how much I trust this quarterback to do the right thing. And that's exactly what's happening on this drive.
Couldn't quite get it into the end zone as he's run out of bounds at the 7. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for room. It's Marquez. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, UTEP. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action on first down. He's going to run it. Short gain on the play before he slides. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Ferguson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look,
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And ball security is starting to become a little bit of an issue for this quarterback. In his last game, he had a fumble, and he has another one right here. He has got to do a better job of keeping 2 hands on the ball.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miners. His 3rd touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total as he now has 7 on the year. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. That's caught. It's Pryor. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The run inside. It's Pryor. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. They'll try to get it through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a first down.
and that's a really good job by the QB getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the first down. And they saw something they like because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Ben, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin our coverage with Florida State taking on the #1 team, the Georgia Bulldogs.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. With the catch, it's Simmons.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pryor. And he's wrestled to the ground. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. There's a crease. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Pryor. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the inside give. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. Running inside, it's Marquez. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Might as well give it to him again.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback extends the play. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll go right back to him. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Miners back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. On the move. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Miners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Stepping to the right. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The run inside. It's Marquez. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. Third down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up fourth.
Here's the pressure. Touchdown, UTEP. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. Wide receiver going in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pryor. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's third down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on third down.
Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Might as well stick with him. Might have a chance. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick release by the QB. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Running inside. It's Pryor. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going for it all. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the move, it's Marquez. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Miners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. 1 back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. There's some room. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Headed into the final period, both of these backs have been strong so far and looking to be able to finish. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Unleashes one. It's caught downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Wants to go right back downfield. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. And the Miners will line it up on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Marquez. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Miners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Running the red zone, it's Marquez. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, running back gets to give. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. To the air on first down. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pryor. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Now facing a third and long. Motion from the wideout. On third and long, he has to throw for it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Looking for room. It's Pryor. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Here on second and 9, sends 3 receivers to the right. Back to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And the Miners come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll ride the hot hand. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every...
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UTEP! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the fourth quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
Out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just, there he goes. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Ferguson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Running inside, it's Marquez. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. On the run, it's Marquez. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Maybe a bit of a gamble going for it on 4th and short from their own 46. Fights off a defender. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence. Welcome to beautiful Colorado Springs and Falcon Stadium. Basically a month into the season, here in week 4, and teams are starting to reach a critical portion of the schedule. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. So the Air Force Falcons offense will go to work first. And here comes the sophomore running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got...
Turning it on! They finally knock him down. What a great pitch and run on the option. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. This time he wants to throw. Oh, it's a fumble. And the fumble is going to go out of bounds, and the offense will maintain possession. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? On the move. And he'll be brought down.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the...
Got a little grass, and he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Falcons are moving quickly down the field. The keeper on the option. Got enough for the first. Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. And the Falcons trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Quarterback keep. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. He'll take it himself. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Air Force!
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Slips through the line. Finally pushed out of bounds at the 45, and what good field position after that return. The Miners offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And this is the guy they are going to feed the rock in this one. He's coming off a 150-yard, 4-touchdown performance in their victory. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Oh, he's got some space. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides to the back. Makes it past the marker. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Miners getting set on 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Fakes to grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air on 2nd down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The option, he'll keep it. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run play action. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it.
Well, that's about as impressive as a short gainer catch as you're ever going to see. I mean, didn't get the first, didn't go very far downfield, but it was pretty looking. Caught it with one hand. I mean, I guess there's that.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be fourth down and 1. The Falcons decide to punt it away. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The run inside. It's Marquez. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Steps away. Fires on the move. Complete to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Lost to fire on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Henry. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Slithers into space. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Henry. At the 20, he's got space. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Second down, he'll throw it. Touchdown, Miners! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And the offense gets 7 on that drive. And I tell you what, man, like, they got 3. They got some good momentum going, continued the momentum, creating some big plays. Palmer, this offense feels like right now, early in this football game, that they're in control, that they know what they want to do, and the defense is reeling a little bit.
Yeah, the defense needs a stop bad the next time they come out. They've got to go back. They've got to get on the iPads. They got to take a look at what this offense is doing to attack them, because they do look like they're on their heels right now. Obviously giving up a field goal early, but now a touchdown. The next time they take the field, they absolutely need a stop.
They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Looking for an early chunk play. Read option to the right.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Pulls it and runs it again. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Finds his tight end. There he goes. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And the Falcons will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Throwing on the run. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. Snagged in the middle. It's Henry. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Line gets set. First down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Trying to get rid of it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Well, man, this quarterback is fast. And you saw that on his ability to scramble around, but he wasn't fast enough to outrun that hit. And it was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marquez. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some...
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, UTEP! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And the returner is stopped. The Falcons now set to take over on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Motion from the back. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. Defense made that job a little easier after the encroachment. It's 1st and 5. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. So now it's 2nd and long. Power football with the run. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. It'll be 3rd and long. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Fires complete on the crosser.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those first downs. Get those big chunks.
Hauls it in. Gets away from one, finds room. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Miners look to do some damage in the red zone. They'll run it. It's Marquez. loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UTEP. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Falcons can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Acho. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Fakes the grab on the left. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it. And the Falcons come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. The Falcons will call on their punt team. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. On the run, fires downfield. Connection to the right. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Under fire. Had to get rid of it quickly.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's going to take off. Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the 1st down. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Looking to throw for it. Oh, they're after him. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught. He's loose. Touchdown, Miners. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
And the extra point splits the uprights. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll send the back in motion. Turning it on. They make the stop, but he's got enough for the 1st down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. This time he wants to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Took care of it himself. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play. Jose, California. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. And the Spartans ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice.
Maybe a crease. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Running inside, it's Marquez. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the converts on 4th down, and he's still going.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed...
Oh, he's got some space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Miners have it with a 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Wide open downfield. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Miners go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Going to the run, it's Marquez. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP.
This head coach wanted to come into this game aggressive, guys, and he did it in a couple different ways. On that first drive, nice mixture of throwing and running offensively, but how big was that gamble on 4th down? They got it, kept the drive alive. They end up scoring a touchdown, so it paid off. You can't start a game better than that.
He'll bring it out. It's Booker. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So the San Jose State Spartans offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And, man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like,
he's taking the shot. Goes high to pull it in. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Spartan. Once he got some room, it was over. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win.
He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Finds his man, it's Riley. Speeding down the left side. He's at the 10, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Spartan. The extra point here would tie the game.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Here's a heat. Going to try to get it himself. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
And wings it incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion, the quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Well, it sets up 4th and short now early in the game, and this is now a massive decision for the head coach because it is early. And how aggressive are you willing to be? You could get this first down, pay it off, go score, create some incredible momentum, or you don't get it.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Trying to do it on the ground. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
You know, I think there's a lot of people in the stadium that were wondering, why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field? But the gamble paid off.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing.
Maybe some room here. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. And the Miners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Turns it loose. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Under fire. A 5-yard pickup there leaves him with 3rd down and 5. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive.
Caught. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. A first down run in the red zone. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity. Beck's going for the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, UTEP. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
Man, that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy time and time again trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
Dropping back, it's McDaniel. Pressure coming. He'll throw it. What a grab with one hand. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got a man, it's Clay. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll give it on the counter. Stopped in the backfield, he's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down. The Spartans will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the left. The Miners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Using his legs to buy some time. The short hands, it's Henry. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. It's complete. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. And the Miners with the 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Marquez. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Quarterback stands alone. All wide receivers. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that is incomplete.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Miners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes.
Gotta love edge rushers. These guys in 4-3s, they are guys that can penetrate, get in the backfield. Watch the right end, get in there so quick. Does a great job rushing the quarterback, knowing when he gets there how to get that dude on the ground. Give me my sack.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Working the middle, it's complete. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 4th down. They'll go for the hat trick. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. They're down to the 20. 1st and 10. He might want another play. Trying the run, it's Marquez. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. That's exactly where the quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people. The defense right now, they have no idea who's getting it next.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Miners.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes, continue to feed this man the ball.
And he tacked on the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Hold and fire complete.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Dropping back, it's McDaniel. Rushes on him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets a block. And there he goes. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Here comes the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield very late in the half. Got his man on the right. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are looking for the end zone. And he's in, pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, UTEP. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Gonna run it. It's Clay. He's past the 30. Good gain there. Picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. He lofts one down the sideline. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty.
Glad to have you with us from the Sun Bowl in the West Texas town of El Paso. It's the North Dakota State Bison and the UTEP Miners. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey, guys, I caught up with the Miners head coach before the game. He is taking a 1-0 approach, even though this team is on a 5-game winning streak and they have an unranked opponent coming into town today. He said all we have to do is keep going 1-0 all year long. If we keep a week-by-week focus, we'll look up and be in the college football playoff. That was his message to the team before this game. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. So the UTEP Miners offense will go on the attack first. And here's the running back that will be the centerpiece of the ground game. In their last win, he had a 100-yard game and scored 3 times.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back in there.
Breaks into the open. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Marquez. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Miners come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Makes the grab. It's Henry. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The Miners will snap it on 1st and 10. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He'll pull it down. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Really nice discipline by that receiver against man coverage, because you know that throw is going to be contested with a defender in your back pocket. He fights back to the football. He fights through contact and shows really strong hands on the catch.
And the Miners will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. This time he wants to throw. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2nd and goal for the offense. Running inside, it's Marquez. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UTEP! The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And now it'll be the Bison offense with its first possession of the game. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He'll pull it down and run. Still running at the 40. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. They dialed up the perfect call, splendid execution. Now they've got it, threatening 1st and 10 from the 27. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. All right, guys, let's step back here and talk UTEP. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Pulls and fires complete to the right. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Miners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Miners!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And the extra point is good. And he's going to try to return this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The run inside. It's Maddox. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He's got it again. Corralled and brought down by the defense. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. Takes it on the return. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires quickly. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Scrambling away. It's complete to the right. And he's knocked down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Lets it fly. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. first half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Moving out of the pocket. Blasted as he lets it go. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. They get to him as he throws. They took a shot at the end zone, and he almost picked it off. It'll be 3rd down. 8th play of the drive coming up. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. He is stopped well short of the 1st down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. They've already converted one 4th down on this drive, but this the defining one. 4th and goal. They'll try to run it in. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Maddox. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll go right back to it. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
Well, he was trying his best to get out of the end zone, but the penetration up front is what got that safety for the defense. Shooting their gaps, winning the one-on-ones. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back.
Makes the grab on the right. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Unloads to the right. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing the perimeter in the field. They just didn't have it there.
Under fire. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Running inside, it's Maddox. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. Here's the return. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. Here's a little room there. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Miners are marching down the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Steps away to find some room. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. Touchdown, UTEP! Got it right inside the pylon. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And they did tack on the extra point. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The run inside. It's Maddox. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. 2nd and inch is a really good time to take a shot. Looking to fire. Lofts one deep down the right side. Pulls it in down the sideline. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He goes right back to the air. Oh, they're after him. What a catch. Just beat the defender. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gregory. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The run to the left. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the 2nd quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the 2nd half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Off play action on first down. Hit as he throws. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wall. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Back to pass. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Working that left side now. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw on first down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Snags it over the middle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Snared on the outside. Touchdown, North Dakota State. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Man, textbook how you end a first half. You're trailing. You need to put a drive together. Great job using all of the clock, getting the TD, and you want to talk about creating some momentum going into the half and knowing I get the football, so everything trending in the right direction.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marquez. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the 4th. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5, and he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Escapes the pressure going right. Trying to make magic with his feet. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays, and you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it, they know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him, and as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Fires to the wideout. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking down the middle. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
He's now up to 104 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Throws to the wideout. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you could just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. They run the reverse. They couldn't get anybody to bite on that one, and they'll stop him behind the line. The defense working to manage that clock. They use the timeout, 1:55 remaining. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it and drive on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And he really needs to get away a good kick here. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Here's a heat. Snagged out of the air. Turning it on. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a 1st down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. The Miners come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a double.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a 1st at the 29. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd down from their own 20. From the red zone, it's Marquez. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
And it's not a surprise so far in how this game is unfolding. Like, they're going to continue to feature this dude. Like, 3rd downs, get him the football. Shoot, 1st downs, you're going to get him the football. Had a good start to this football game, and I expect we're going to continue to hear his name over and over in this one.
Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He caught it. Touchdown, UTEP. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring a touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
Ball is incomplete, but I believe this is going to be a penalty on the defense. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. He wants to throw it. Into the end zone, the 2-point conversion is good, and now they're up by a field goal. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And the clutch late score that almost certainly will be the game winner. Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Looking to throw on first down. Unleashes one. Finds space on the right. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Fires to the big fella. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Bring in the heat. Pressure's there and he lets it go.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And that pick will seal the game as the clock strikes 0. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibility